We're away. Getting away nicely there was 10 feet tall and out wide of the track. There is Miss Shellac, and there goes the big boy Mini Bike. He goes into overdrive. You won't catch him. Mini Bike in front. Then we get back here now to Miss Shellac off the track. There now is Blame the Clown. That's followed further back in transit there by Ziggy Attack, Breeze Attack. But up they come. It's all Mini Bike nicely. Mini Bike in, Miss Shellac second, third across there would have been Blame the Clown. Inside of that was 10 feet tall. And they followed further back in transit Ziggy Attack. And now Bouncy L and Breeze Attack. And they blast off. Getting away here is Screaming Skull, and out wide of the track there we go to Lovely Rita. Inside of runners there is a Carly. That's followed round the outside there. Now Need Magic might have the last look. A little gap in the field there. That's followed there by Thrilling Galaxy towards the tail of the field. Rockin' Fancy, Need Magic, Skylar White. But up they come and kicking along the inside. Lovely Rita's found. Lovely Rita here from a Carly. That's been followed back there now by Need Magic. Further back there we would have had Thrilling Galaxy. Followed back there Screaming Skull. Need Magic was Skylar White was back towards the tail of the field there on crossing, and Save My Love didn't kick on that well either. About there, off. Scott tied up a stride slow, bit of early speed out wide here. Gimme Hot Chips inside there. We go to Allegro Lassen down on the inside. Scott tied up or push late. Followed further back there by Justice Gentle. Inside of that runner is Botany Hotshot towards the tail of the field. Stainless Knocker, Snigglepuss, Idle Butcher. Up they come, and Scott tied up. Your fave will get you home. Scott tied up Allegro Lass, Justice Gentle. Then we go to Botany Hotshot. That's been followed back there by Gimme Hot Chips, Stainless Knocker, Taylor's Idle Butcher, and a Snigglepuss. Didn't do a hell of a lot again today. Good line. Coming out in front here, Simply Sam, but driving up between them. Thunderation finds a lead. Wider out there we go to Happy Wife. Inside there is Simply Sam. They're followed back there now by Made Time. That's followed back in transit there. That runner would be, is that Halo Star? Yes, it is. And in behind that there is Kitten Caboodle. Up they come, pushing the inside. Thunderation will hold Simply Sam. Then we go Happy Wife. Made Time was in a photo. They're followed there further back by Diva Pose. Kitten Caboodle didn't do a hell of a lot. And Halo Star, and there's one just trotting across Wild Effective at the tail. Must have tumbled at some stage, did it? Here they are charging up the back there. Just about there. The lids rise and they race. Getting away here was Sacred Can You. Bit of speed out wider there is our Sambo, and wider still there we go to Wild Falcon. That's followed down on the rail there. Sacred Can You's got to push back. Having a look for the favourite there, Formation. It's back at the tail of the field there with Wild Falcon and Drury. Up they come, and our Sambo's found. Our Sambo will get you home. TK Yappa second. Third was Frankincense. Then we got Cameras, Formation, Sacred Can You, and towards the tail of the field, Wild Falcon and who was that other one back there? Was it Frankincense towards the tail of the field? Slow away there would have been Agent Schrader and Uni 11. Early speed going the way of Go and Win. That's followed. There's one parked up on the outside. That was How's Your Mum finds the lead from Uni 11 from Go and Win. Round the outside of runners there. Now we go to Nathan. Down on the paint there goes Agent Schrader. Long way back there. Uni 11. Up they come and getting home would have been How's Your Mum. Then outside there was Go and Win. That was at them late. Agent Schrader was late. Scott the Looks was there as well on crossing. And further back in transit there, we would have had Nathan was back there, and back there still we go to Atomic Rush. Didn't finish the race off at all. Set ready. About there. And racing, getting away nicely as expected there once again was fantastic. Lucy inside of runners as Gold Class G Thunder with a play. That's followed back there by Ginger Mere. It's inside there as Bloomingdale's wanted to hop off the track. Montana and at the tail of the field there, Mr. Fuzzpot, Corborn Wales. Down the back they go, fantastic. Lucy in front. Running after it there is G Thunder, favourite. Gold Class a bit to do, followed there by Ginger Mere. Gap in the field, Bloomingdale's, Montana back there. They come for home and out wide. G Thunder a drive, and here comes Gold Class late. G Thunder Gold Class, and then we go the way here of fantastic Lucy. Fourth, Ginger Mere was there, Montana was there, and they followed towards the tail of the field. Bloomingdale's, Corborn Wales didn't head out, was back towards the tail of the field. High Percentage begins well, not as quick as Warringah Star, and out wide of the track there we go to Brittany Star. Wider still there is No More Debt. It's a big pack, followed back there now by High Percentage off the track a little bit there. Baymax, Woburn Abbey, and the back of the tail Lucky Man on the swing in front. No More Debt's found the rail and kicks. No More Debt, Baymax. Then we go to Warringah Star lineup. There Lucky Man was there. High Percentage was there, and also there was a Woburn Abbey was back towards the tail of the field there on crossing. Spotter for you. Set ready. Up they go. Getting away nicely here was Opawa Kura, and a bit of speed out wide the track. Shirella goes up to second posse. Wider out there is Opawa Jan, Allegro Beatty. They're followed down on the inside there by Ginger Heart. Wider still there, Red Rascal, Thrilling Riot, and last of all Opawa Minstrel. Off down the back they go. Opawa Kuru doing it A-OK. Opawa Janet comes out of the pack after it. Then we get back there to Shirella just paddling, I think, further back. Still we go to Allegro Beatty, Thrilling Riot on the corner. Opawa Kuru still going, and Opawa Kuru will get you home. Opawa Janet. And then we go Shirella inside there, Thrilling Riot when it was all over. That's been followed back there by Allegro Beatty, Opawa Minstrel. Ginger Heart didn't do a hell of a lot, and Red Rascal will be last to have a look at the bunny. Set ready. Thrilling Sabre jump, fairly early speed, going the way here of Fortis Flyer, and out by there Opawa Zena Spud Missile. Thrilling Sabre in a bit of trouble, but he just pushes round the outside, bounces off one or two. He's followed the inside there by Miss Valicet. Gap in the field, Spud Missile, and towards the tail there we go. Opawa Tracy, Opawa Peaches. Off the top they come. Opawa Zena doing it pretty well. Back there now to Fortis Flyer. The inside of runners there is Miss Valicet, and out wide Idle Leanne. He starts to unwind too late though. Thrilling Sabre. Up they come. Opawa Zena will see it through. Opawa Zena. Then we go the way here now of Idle Leanne, Miss Valicet, Fortis Flyer, Thrilling Sabre. They're followed back there now by Opawa Tracy, Opawa Peaches, and Spud Missile. Set, ready. Racing. Zipping Link gets away a bit better today. Bit of early speed out wide of there. 2 Instant Success might come across in the line of Zipping Link. It does. Then we get back there now out wide of the track. Mr. Mumbles wider out there. Multicam Ranger followed the inside there by Stinger Zimmer Frame. And a further back there to Crying in Vegas. A mile last off the top. They come. Zipping Link in front. Trying hard. Instant Success. Multicam Ranger. Mr. Mumbles. Stinger. Then we get back there now to Zimmer Frame and Crying in Vegas. They come for home. And Zipping Link back today. Instant Success. Then we go Multicam Ranger, Scoey. Stinger 4. Further back there was Mr. Mumbles. That's been followed further back still there by Zimmer Frame. Back there now to Crying in Vegas. And Instant Success actually tails them in. And we're off for getting away nicely out wide. There was McJam. Speed the inside there is Jump Up, and out wide of there we go to Bright Star. Yaboa starts to charge, but he's in a bit of trouble. Inside of him there is Belcroft Banker out wide of the track. There we go to Cometto. Back there looks all good, and out the back door Effective Power. They come for home and Jump Up from a lane. Jump Up home. Belcroft Banker second. Then we go the way Bright Star McJam. Out wide of the track there would have been Cometto. Further back Yaboa towards the tail. Looks all good. Effective Power. And racing, Ginger Fantasy, fair early speed out wide the track. There we go to Costing Money and burning them all off. Idle G finds the lead. Idle G to the lead here now from Costing Money up wide of the track there. That would be Asta. That's been followed further back and Transit here by Lord Deer. Back there we go to Peacock Princess, but up they come and it's all Idle G wins nicely. Oh. We're going to have a look at here. We've got Ginger Fantasy was there, Peacock Princess was there, and Asta was there. Further back in Transit, we would have had their Electric DI. Back there was Lord Deer and Big Time Dash, I think, was back in that pack also.